Здравствуйте! В школе киноискусства, из которой я веду, кстати, вот эту вот беседу, и хотел бы пригласить ребят, которые интересуются этой работой, пригласить сюда учиться. В этой школе есть замечательный человек, Джон Бакмастер. Джон одержим идеей создать лучшее кино, создать кино очень близкое к жизни и получить на выходе из тех студентов, которые сюда приезжают, людей, которые в действительности живут в киноиндустрии. Я понимаю, что в действительности только единицы ребят, которые приезжают на обучение в Австралию, выберут эту школу. Не так много людей, которые интересуются кино. Как зрители, мы все интересуемся киноискусством, но очень редко кто согласен посвятить свою жизнь этой отрасли, этой индустрии. Джон человек, который имеет степени философии, человек, который прекрасно знает critical thinking, то, что я постоянно говорю вам. Это очень важно для вашей учебы. Человек, который как ученый знает, что такое critical thinking, человек, который, в общем-то, философ, человек, который очень много знает в области культуры и, в частности, русской культуры, который любит Россию и очень любит город Иваново. Человек, который в действительности хочет, чтобы наши студенты, именно русские студенты, не только русские, но именно русские студенты, в том числе, приезжали на обучение в эту школу киноискусства, этот человек заслуживает большого уважения. Дальше в этом ролике вы послушаете наш разговор, интервью мое с Джоном, и я бы очень хотел пригласить вас учиться в эту школу. Это недешево, это для очень небольшого количества людей, но это для людей, которые живут этой жизнью и иначе жить не могут. Спасибо. Good afternoon, John.
Good afternoon.
John, I want you to introduce yourself and your wonderful registered trading organization provider. Yes, cool.
Yes, so we from our school is Sydney Film School. We do a 2-year program, 2 separate qualifications. One is a diploma, the second year an advanced diploma. They're very hands-on programs where students work, they direct and write a film project, and then they also learn about the different departments and start specialising. So our school focuses on storytelling. It's very hands-on, and there is some theory applied to it, but it's quite different to a lot of schools where the theory is really practical, and the students make, generally in the first year, most students will have credits on 10 films. We do provide cash budgets for it, and the films are all screened at our film festival we have each semester, plus we take the films overseas. So this DVD I've got here, we took the films over to the Hong Kong Film Festival, and just about 4 or 5 weeks ago I presented a student, an Australian student at this festival, her film, along with a lot of the other top film schools in Europe.
What about the nationality mix? What country
do we have?
Do you have students from?
Yeah, good question, Alex. We've got 70% are Australian, local students, and 30% are from Europe, Latin America and Asia. Ages range, the average age is 24, but our students range from 18 to 55 at the moment. So the good thing with the school is, like the real world, you're working in teams with different age groups, different backgrounds, cultures, And that's the thing, I think, with our school, is that we're really emphasising that the film industry or creative industries is becoming more global. That you know, it's more likely that you are going to work on a feature film with that will be made up of different nationalities. So, preempting a question, why study film in Australia? Australia has many co-production agreements with America, China, Denmark, Canada, France,
India as well.
India, Germany, and there have been a number of international films shot here, as well as the big budget sort of Hollywood ones, like our grads have worked on The Great Gatsby, Wolverine.
Wolverine.
Yeah.
So you have connections with him?
Yeah, we had a few students work on that. And then a lot of different other projects. Recently a French film with Naomi Watts, which was one of our board directors, won the Academy Award for the King's Speech. So he won, which won Best Picture, he won the Academy Award for that. And he's worked on multiple film projects, Canadian, US, British, New Zealand. So a number of films that are about different crews coming from different countries and working together. So we think that's a necessary skill. You really need that these days, is to think globally and work
and
globally.
Connections.
And global connections.
And, yeah. This is important because people, they come from different backgrounds and they go there, so this world is too narrow, so everything and everyone is interconnected. What about education institutions, the higher education providers you have connections with?
Yeah, so the University of Sydney, the University of Technology Sydney, Edith Cowan University.
You mean in
In
Perth?
Perth, yeah.
Our very good friend, and I really respect this girl, Daria Kondrashova. She's the head of admission commission in Edith Cowan.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, ACU.
Yeah.
ECU.
Yeah, excellent. Well, we've got, so the students can do 2 years with us and then do their final year in Perth if they want. And then they do a final specialisation.
In Edith Cowan, which one? What the degree there?
Yeah, it's a
Bachelor. Or?
Yeah, it's Bachelor of Arts in screen media.
Screen media.
Yeah.
It's
as part of so you've got part of WAPA, you've got the film and the actual.
It's about your diploma or your advanced diploma?
Yeah, it's both. They can do either. You could do the diploma and then do the second and third year at Edith Cowan, or you could do
2 years here,
2 years here and do the final year there, which I think would probably be the best option.
And cheapest one as well, because
a
little bit, you can say the prices are almost equal, but still I think that the VT sector gives more practical skills rather than bachelor. I would prefer maybe people with more practical skills in this industry, because if you're ready to go after advanced diploma, I think that it is the best. And what is the price of 1 year education with you?
Yeah, so it's 23,000, and that includes all the.
This is important because you invest 200.
Yeah, so next year, about $250,000 Australian will be actually invested in the student films.
So it's given actually to you.
Yeah.
So it's including all your expenses. It's like why it's expensive. Why nursing, for example, is expensive because a lot of things you have to buy, like equipment and insurances and etc. So it can be accounting.
So we provide everything, textbooks, anything that's required. The only thing we ask the students to get is an external hard drive, actually. And other than that,
it's between $60 and $80. Nothing else.
That's right. Yeah.
What would you like to see in Russian students? Like, what's the prerequisite? Or English language requirements as well.
Yeah, so English language is not for the it's 5.5.
It's like immigration now.
Yeah.
The same.
So, but look, we'll find that when the students get here, as soon as they're studying with, mostly local students, they're forced into a situation where they have to speak English, and they start.
These, it's not heroes of working class people. It's people from the backgrounds and, where you have to speak excellent language. Because you talk to politicians. You talk to people with philosophical background like you. You did critical thinking, you said, at Macquarie University. What would you want Russian students to do prior to the application? How to prepare themselves? Because it's a very precise industry.
Yeah, I mean, what we're looking for in the diploma is that the students can work in teams and collaborate. So whatever their background is, and it doesn't necessarily have to be in film, because we teach that. The second year, if they're applying directly for the advanced diploma, then they do have to provide a portfolio. But if they're going first into the diploma, we're really just wanting people that are creative, can think openly, can collaborate in teams. The past students we've had from Russia had excellent liberal education in the arts, in literature, cultural studies.
Just cultural background.
Like I think
it is
the natural persona of Russians.
They were brought up with this culture. But what's about the prerequisites, like maybe special education, or you can get someone from the school bench, like after high school?
So that's right. Yeah, they could come directly from high school.
So 18, you had one guy. You have one guy from Ivanova, 18 years.
He's starting next year, but he's once again he's the current studies. He's got excellent understanding of different films, of Russian literature, English literature. So he's already what he's learning in school in Russia is excellent for what he's.
So we need just bright people, open-minded, with cultural background, like people ready to be in arts, not just in like technical things. But even people with technical skills welcome if they have a feeling and heart with this one.
And we've got some people that have worked in the, are working in the industry, in television, coming here from Russia. So there are people with those technical skills already. Some people have finished a degree. So one student who had done a degree in film, but it was theoretical, so they then came to us to learn the practical. So there's a broad background. A few years ago, one of our Russian students, I think she had studied literature, and she was in her late 30s, a young mother who wanted to study finally film. She thought something.
And one of your students or prospective students from Russia today?
Yes, that's right. So there's one that's working as an editor there for Russia today.
So it's actually good image of this school, because Russia today is very, let's say, pro-government, but very bright team of very smart people and good professionals. So if we have someone from that organization, if you like, who was brought up to the industry in this school, it gives you a very good image with Russians. John, I think that for the beginning it's okay, and I really wish you all the best. I will try to do the best to help you, because I think that you're really genuine person, you're really genuine team. I wouldn't say school, but team, it's more even important. School is just registered organization.
Yeah.
But team of people, and I see that your students, wonderful students from Sweden, you know, they have respect to the industry they are in, to the people, including you.
Yeah.
I know your background now, and I wouldn't bring you probably 10th and 10th people, because it's really just a few, but you don't need too many. You need the best.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, John.
Thank you.